Well, it's clear they're holding the cheating against the New England Patriots dynasty. Last week, Bill Belichick, it was announced he won't be inducted into the NFL Hall of Fame. This week, today, Robert Kraft won't be inducted into the NFL Hall of Fame. Is Tom Brady going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer, or is everybody associated with that Patriots dynasty, that Patriots run, going to need to sit out a year or two before being inducted into the NFL Hall of Fame? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like the video and subscribe to the channel. Patriots owner Robert Kraft was not selected for entry into this year's Pro Football Hall of Fame class. The class of 2026 will be revealed Thursday at NFL Honors in San Francisco, but it will not include Kraft or Belichick. Kraft, the owner of the New England Patriots, the team that just got back to the Super Bowl. Tom Brady leaves about 5-6 years later. Boom, they're already back in the Super Bowl. Bill Belichick, the head coach of those Tom Brady-led New England Patriots teams. The first three riding on that defense. The back end riding on the arm of Tom Brady. Let's get into the article. New England Patriots owner Robert Kraft, like his former head coach Bill Belichick, was not selected for entry into this year's Pro Football Hall of Fame. Multiple league sources told ESPN. Kraft, a first-time Hall of Fame finalist this year, did not receive enough votes from the 50-person selectee committee to be included in the class of 2026, which will be announced Thursday at NFL Honors. Interestingly enough, the Hall of Fame's new voting requirements in 2025 helped pit Kraft against Belichick. Kraft was one of 5 finalists among contributors, coaches, and senior players who last appeared in a game in 2000 or earlier. Kraft was the contributor finalist, and Belichick was the coach, with Roger Craig, Ken Anderson, and L.C. Greenwood the players. The 50 voters each pick 3 of the 5 finalists, and between one of the 3 make it if they get at least 40 votes. If no candidate gets 40 votes, the top vote getter will be elected. A new rule also made coaches eligible 1 year after retiring instead of 5. Between 1 and 3 of those finalists will be inducted into the hall along with between 3 and 5 modern era players from a group of 15 finalists. ESPN reported last week that Belichick fell short of the 40 votes needed for induction this year, setting off a torrent of criticism over the longtime coach's exclusion and the Hall of Fame's voting process. Kraft said in a statement last week that Belichick, quote, is the greatest coach of all time, and he unequivocally deserves to be a unanimous first ballot Pro Football Hall of Famer. Kraft's exclusion should end the speculation the voters' advocacy for Kraft was what kept Belichick out. It's also possible, in the opinion of some league sources, that the voting process contributes to canceling out support that any particular candidate might have gotten. Quote, whatever perceptions may exist about any personal differences between Bill and me, I strongly believe Bill Belichick's record and body of work speak for themselves, Kraft said in his statement last Wednesday. As head coach of the New England Patriots for more than 2 decades, he set the standard for on-field excellence, preparation, and sustained success in the free agency and salary cap era of the National Football League. He is the greatest coach of all time, and he unequivocally deserves to be unanimous first ballot Hall of Famer. NFL Commissioner echoed those sentiments Monday night and added that he thinks Kraft ultimately will also be a Hall of Famer. Quote, Bill Belichick's record goes without saying. Same with Patriots and Robert Kraft, who was also a candidate, Goodell said. They're spectacular. They have contributed so much to this game, and I believe they will be Hall of Famers. Thus, in a year in which the Patriots surprised many and reached Super Bowl, neither of the two closely linked men who helped lead New England to 6 Super Bowl titles will be inducted into the Hall of Fame this year. The Patriots are tied with Pittsburgh Steelers for the most Super Bowl titles of any franchise. A win this year would leave the Patriots in sole possession of the most Super Bowl wins, and Kraft has been the principal owner for all. Before Kraft purchased the franchise in 1994, the Patriots had won 225 games. Since then, the Patriots have won 374, including 6 Super Bowls. Belichick was hired by Kraft in 2000 and led the franchise to 6 Super Bowl wins and 3 other appearances in the title game during an 18-year span from 2001 to 2018. Belichick's 333 wins in the regular season and playoffs with New England and Cleveland are the second most to Don Shula's 347. Kraft was first nominated for the Hall of Fame in the class of 2013, making him eligible in each of the past 14 years. Eligible in each of the past 14 years, and they're still leaving this guy out. He was one of 9 semifinalists last year, but did not advance to the final round, being beaten out by Ralph Hay, one of the NFL's founding members. This is the first year where Kraft advanced to become a finalist, albeit in the contributor category, but he still was denied entry into the Hall of Fame. That includes NFL owners such as Jerry Jones, Pat Bowlen, Eddie Bitardo Jr., Ralph Wilson, and Dan Rooney. Voting on the senior finalists is conducted separately from the modern era voting, which included 4 players for this year: Drew Brees, Larry Fitzgerald, Frank Gore, and Jason Witten in their first year of eligibility. Bill Belichick and Robert Kraft not making it into the Hall of Fame year 1. Is it because of the cheating? It's the only reason why. That's the only possible reason why all of the cheating, whether it's Deflategate, Spygate, whatever the case may be. But Drew Brees, yeah, he wasn't a coach, but he was on the Saints team that was a part of Bountygate. What, Drew Brees had no idea that Greg Williams was putting bounties on these guys' heads? Drew Brees is clueless to this fact. The most important player on that team is just oblivious to the fact that Greg Williams is putting bounties on Brett Favre. Oh, but Drew Brees is nice. He plays along. He toes the company line. Drew Brees, you're more than welcome to join us in this parade. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Are they going to hold this against Tom Brady? Are they going to make Tom Brady sit out when it's his time? Or are there going to be new voters in that eventually push him through? Like the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel. See you later. Peace.